Cirque du Soleil. Tell us about that. How did you get that job, and can you describe what that's like?
Sure. I mean, Cirque is not secretive about that stuff. They have casting that's, a website just dedicated for that, and a whole network of how that works. But this particular show is kind of a unique situation. It's a resident show. It's called Michael Jackson 1. It's the Michael Jackson show. It's his estate has a big part of it, so it's the only official Michael Jackson thing that's still running right now. And it's a resident show in Las Vegas in Mandalay Bay, and we do 10 shows a week, and then we try to recover for the next week. That's pretty much it.
That's amazing. 10 shows a week. Can you say a little bit about how you prepare for a show?
Well, for this show, the preparation musically for me is very little now, just because it's the same show. We do it so much. Sure. And it's, for me, because we don't have a band in this show. It's not a pit type of thing. It's, I know it sounds kind of crazy, but mostly everything's on tracks, and myself and a female singer are the only live musicians in the show. Wow. So that means that we're actually characters in the show. So I guess, my character is loosely based on Jennifer Batten, obviously. So I have a whole gold get-up, huge blonde wig, the works, gold guitar, and I'm just kind of running around with the rest of the cast, So if it had been a pit situation where I'm just sitting there playing a couple solos, 10 shows a week would look very different, even with that, But I really feel for this is that my preparation and my job in general is kind of a little bit more being like a pro athlete at the moment. And the music, I don't want to say that it's secondary, because it's not secondary to me, but it's the other stuff that really makes the job and the preparation challenging. So I guess I would say that my preparation is mostly doing the makeup, getting in the wig, that kind of thing.
Well, you're getting your
stretching, a lot of physical therapy, a lot of workouts, just to stay on top of it is a constant thing.
Sure. Any wire work for you? Are you flying around the stage at all?
Oh, God.
No.
No.
Okay. Okay. That maybe next year.
Oh my God. You know what? I would in my head, I would love to do it, but I have such a fear of heights.
Yeah.
There's one point in the show where I'm up on a platform, and that's enough for me. It's taken me long enough to get used to that, to the point where I don't improvise that solo because I'm just still scared to be standing there.
Right. Yeah, I'd want my feet on the ground as well. So
right?
Yeah, no doubt.
God, you should see the height that they start flying from. You know what I mean? Wow. It's when you know your theater and you see what that really is. You're like, okay, I'm pretty set in my decision now.
It's incredible. So, and tell me, give us a little bit of a glimpse of the show, because I've seen a bunch of Cirque shows with my wife in Vegas. We've seen the Beatles, Love, and
Love show is amazing. I love the Beatles show. It's a lot like that.
Okay.
It's a little bit different in the sense that we have a regular stage. We don't have the circle in the middle with all the audience around it. We have a couple of ramps on either side of the stage to run up, so we have a little bit more freedom. But yeah, our show, it's a little bit more dance-oriented than the other Cirque shows because of Michael, obviously.
Sure.
And it's kind of more about the technology and the sound and the lights and the effects. It's not there's plenty of acrobatics and everything, but it's much more new video, high tech, new generation Cirque show type thing.
Yeah, that's great. So sounds fantastic.
And it's a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really fun show.
Yeah. Plus, you're getting your music chops and your acting chops in there, right? You get to act for the night. Do you have any lines, or are you just commanding the stage?
But I don't have. None of us really have lines, but I definitely feel free to yell whatever I want.
All right, cool.
There's a lot of hype up moments,
Yeah.
So for me, it's fun to be in costume and have the in-ears in, because I feel like I can yell whatever I want. I don't feel embarrassed or weird or anything. That's a much trickier thing to do when you're in an instrumental band and people are up here. You know what I mean?